Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today is Warcraft Monday, and I'm going to be continuing my reaction to platinumwow's Onyxia videos. This is part 2. It's called Onyxia's Downfall Classic World of Warcraft Lore Part 2. If you want to check out my previous reaction to Part 1 and other World of Warcraft content, remember that the Warcraft Monday playlist card is going to be at the top. If you want to check out the original video as well as platinumwow's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. Last week, Deathwing has sent his daughter Onyxia to disrupt the operations and what's going on in the Alliance in particular, and she has achieved in creating a catastrophe in Stormwind. Financially they are broke. They haven't been paying the Stone Masons Guild. They haven't been protecting the lands. They haven't been focusing on defeating the enemies in Blackstone. Is it Blackstone or Blackrock Mountain? Yes, I think it's Blackrock Mountain. Yes. So really, Onyxia has really been busy making sure that Stormwind is not capable of either defending its citizens or attacking the enemy. And to make matters worse, a riot occurred in the city of Stormwind, and it claimed the life of a very important person, the Queen of Stormwind. This is all due to Onyxia's scheming and planning. And she used the Stonemasons Guild as well as the nobles to her own ends. And the King Varian has been through a very tough time after losing his wife, and he was also trapped, or should I say captured or kidnapped, by Onyxia's own goons. I'm not sure who they were again, I forgot what they were called, but he was captured. He was separated in two, and there was a weak side and a strong side, and Onyxia wanted to keep the weak side and kill the strong side, but the plan didn't go as executed. The Naga intervened, and the strong King Varian washed up on the shores of an orc settlement, and he was captured, and he became a gladiatorial slave for the entertainment of the orcs, while the weak one went back to Stormwind and is enjoying himself and indulging himself in the pleasures of life and not being the king that is required for Stormwind. And his son realizes that, this is not really my father. So yeah, Onyxia's plans seem to be going well so far. Let's see how it all comes crashing down. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is part 1 of a 2-part series. I recommend watching part 1, linked down below in the description and the comments. When we left off, Onyxia split the King of Stormwind in 2 separate bodies. One is the weak-willed Varian, and the other was the strong-willed. The weak-willed one is currently back in Stormwind and being easily manipulated by Onyxia, aka Katrina Prestor, while the other Varian was captured to be a gladiator for the Savage Horde. Without further ado, let's continue. While being shipped off to Orgrimmar, Varian was introduced to 2 other gladiators he'd be partners with. Brol Bearmantle, a Night Elf Druid gladiator, and Valeria Sangrenar, a Blood Elf who was just sold to Rhaegar to be a combatant. Both of these characters have very detailed backgrounds, but for the sake of brevity, we'll be focusing on Varian. The reason for them going to Orgrimmar was to train for a special event in the Crimson Ring at Dire Maul. Members of
doesn't Thrall recognize King Varian? I mean, this is Orgrimmar, right? The capital of the Horde nation, if I can say that. And probably Thrall is there, so doesn't he recognize King Varian and like, hey, I know that guy. I know this guy. Why is he here? But anyways.
The Alliance and uppity elves were a very rare sight in this part of Azeroth, and some of the other combatants despised this band of misfits.
Beat it, pink skin.
With the defeat of the Horde ruffians, Varian was given the Blademaster's swords, a perfect weapon for the bloodshed to come.
Look at those eyes. Eesh.
Rhaegar's trio of misfits were shipped out to Dire Maul, forced to battle it out in the arena in glorious events that would be their life or death. The individual trials began with the first rays of the rising sun. The betting is heavily against Rhaegar's untried team, and with each victory, Rhaegar's purse grew heavier. And the crowd, particularly those who lost their wagers, grew angry.
The pigskin's facing the Frostmane troll, ha!
The event culminated in a 3 versus 3 battle that would surely be the end of the trio's winning streak. By the gods, he's Logosh!
Who's Logosh? King Varian? Okay.
Brother!
No longer was Varian some nameless gladiator. The spectators in the arena named him after Logosh, an ancient wolf spirit known for his ferocity in battle. Varian was reborn.
So, King Varian, aka Logosh. Yeah, okay.
Meanwhile, Onyxia continued to spin her web, and members of the Alliance started to notice something was up. In a meeting with Magni Bronzebeard, the fake King of Stormwind, Varian, continued to brush off any worry of the Dark Iron Dwarves or the Blackrock Orcs.
He's not really fake, though. You know, it is him. It's just a part of him. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's the fake king. I would say it's the half king, at least, you know.
Magni was frustrated by this because his own daughter was kidnapped by the Dark Iron, and Varian's refusal to give aid felt like a betrayal. Prince Anduin approached King Magni, telling him that there is something wrong with his father, leading Magni to go on an investigation to see exactly who this mere shade of the former king really was. Logosh and his elven companions eventually broke free from their bonds and adventured on their own. The journeys they go on don't directly relate to Onyxia, so we're going to skip ahead a bit to when Logosh and company venture to Ironforge. In Ironforge, they learn that Marshal Windsor, a soldier of Stormwind, traveled to Blackrock Mountain to find evidence of Onyxia's true identity, but was captured, and Logosh and company need to go and rescue him.
And then your Dark Irons attacked, Torturer. Even so, had I not been injured, I would have slain them all as well.
Grab your hammer, Windsor. We're in a hurry.
Varian? What? How?
Now, with undeniable evidence that Lady Prestor was a black dragon, the true Varian and his group of adventurers delved into Stormwind.
Okay, platinumwow, you have your fake Varian and now you have the true Varian. Come on. I mean, they're both Varian. You know, they're both part of the same person. No one is fake and no one is truly true. Yeah.
Putting an end to this black masquerade once and for all.
heralding the return of the king. No! Guards! Arrest them! General Jonathan, seize the arrogant deceiver and the worthless traitors who ride with him.
Reginald, you know I cannot let you pass.
Marcus, we served together under Terralion. Do you truly believe I would do harm to our alliance? Lady Prestor is a black dragon, Marcus. I don't know about the man who calls himself Varian, but I swear to you that the warrior who stands beside me is our true king.
Arrest them, Marcus. I command it. What are you waiting for?
You would not lie. It is as Windsor tells us. Let them pass, and may the light guide your hand.
Guards, the impostor and his retinue dare enter the keep. Stop them! Kill them, one and all!
The masquerade is over, Lady Prestor.
Or should we call you by your true name, Onyxia?
You're a useless tool, Varian, and far more trouble than any human
I've ever dealt with.
That, dragon, is only because you haven't dealt with me.
No, that only shows how little you know, fool. But I will deal with you now, permanently.
The guards that surrounded Onyxia revealed their true forms, and an all-out war took place within the throne room. The heroes of the Alliance fought hard, but not all survived.
Windsor, you at least will not escape me.
The battle raged on, and the two variants attempted to fight each other during the skirmish.
Does the weak Varian even know what he's fighting for? Does he really know? Or is he just obeying the commands of Onyxia?
The young prince, so valiant, so vulnerable. He can't aid you now, child. Neither of them can. And I've a special welcome prepared for you at home. We will soon test your mettle and see if you are as much trouble as your maddening sire.
And with that, the fight was concluded, and Katrina's true form was revealed. The next phase of attack was obvious. Enter the Den of Onyxia, free the Prince of Stormwind, and slay the Broodmother in her own lair.
I don't know, guys, but the weak Varian also looks cool, you know, with his with his hair different, you know, compared to the brave Varian, you know. Yeah, they look interesting. They really do look interesting. They look like twin brothers.
Little time was wasted. The heroes of the Alliance assembled and stormed Onyxia's lair with a vengeance.
Oh my god, oh my god. Platinum wow. You actually used it in, oh my god. Oh wow. This is genius. This is genius.
It is not I who will fall on this day, but the royal house of Wit!
In a last-ditch effort, Onyxia harnessed her same spell she used to split Varian to annihilate his copies once and for all. The spell, however, had adverse effects. the High King of the Alliance was whole, once again, ready to deliver the final blow to the Broodmother. Varian was restored to his former self, Anduin was saved, and the Black Dragon was defeated. The head of Onyxia now hangs at the gates of Stormwind, serving as a constant reminder that the Alliance is not a force to be reckoned with.
Man, that's just wow. That is just a wow moment right there. I mean, imagine you were another Dragonflight and you were going through the gates of Stormwind and you just see a dragon head at the top. Like, how would you feel in that situation? Oh gosh. Even if it is a black flight dragon, it's still a dragon, you know? Wow.
Whoa, back it up there, Chauncey.
So you might be wondering, this doesn't happen in game at all. In game, you're the guy that frees Marshal Windsor. You're the guy that marches into the throne room of Stormwind to reveal Onyxia's identity, and you are the person that slays her. But that isn't canon. This comic book series actually plays a pretty big role in the future of other comics and WoW's storytelling in general. In an interview with lead writer Mickey Nielsen, he talks about the matter by saying, "We learned that when Varian killed Onyxia, players had a very visceral reaction to that, because they had gone through those quest lines and they had killed Onyxia. And so it was a response from the players saying, hey, wait a minute, Varian didn't do that, I did that." It felt like they were robbed of that player experience. It's safe to assume that the Horde Onyxia questline is canon, since it's pretty much a totally separate story that plays a more third-person point of view from the events leading up to Onyxia's reveal. But Onyxia and Varian's story is a very unique and brilliantly orchestrated tale in the classic era of WoW lore, and it's a style of storytelling that I'd love to see more in the future.
Okay guys, that's it with Onyxia Downfall Classic World of Warcraft Lore Part 2, made by platinumwow. When he used the audio for the Onyxia wipe animation, if you don't know that video, I'll put the link in the description below. There was a raid boss leader who was leading his other players fighting against Onyxia, and things went horribly wrong for them, and the raid boss leader went ballistic. He went ballistic. And yeah, platinumwow used that audio in his video, and it was really funny. It was genius. Excellent. I really did enjoy that. But yeah, guys, that's it with Onyxia. You know, she had a good run. She tried her best to continue to disrupt the operations and the functionality of Stormwind. She almost killed the king multiple times. She separated the king into two parts, thinking and hoping that that would work in her favor. And for a time it did, until she threatened the son of King Varian. And whichever King Varian you choose is fake or real, they still love their son, and they will go to the ends of the earth to save their son. So that's what happened. The two Varians and their other companions fought against Onyxia, and luckily Onyxia was firing the same magical ability at King Varian, hoping to kill him, but instead it brought back the two halves together to make one. So that was also somewhat of a good ending in that storyline in terms of King Varian, because I thought the weak half died, and we're just left with the strong half. But now that I see this, what actually happened, what actually transpired, I can understand now. And yeah, how people might feel about, the story not really telling it how it is in the game, in terms of you guys, the players, are the ones who killed Onyxia or defeated Onyxia. I understand how you might feel about that, but just imagine them saying, a particular hero came to save the day or defeat Onyxia. It just wouldn't really feel the same as the issues that King Varian has been going through. His story, I think, is very important, and the end result of it is also very important. But yes, you guys will still win in the game. You know, you guys will always win in the game. That will never change. It's just that in these comics, let it be someone else. Let it be King Varian. Just let it be King Varian this time. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's it for today with Platinum WoW. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as Platinum WoW's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you guys next week, Monday. Okay? Bye-bye.